Dzień dobry, witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. I no cóż, poprzednim razem mnie wywaliło, następnie próbowałem nagrać grę, znowu mnie wywaliło, więc kurczę, nieźle się zirytowałem, ale trudno. I w tym czasie, kiedy nie widzieliście, a ja grałem, to dotarłem do portretu zabójców lotosu, zakończyłem ten quest, musiłem tego sędziego do odejścia, do zdymisjonowania się.
Kop auka i nir, u afawafi i saturo turu uk.
Mhm. I dotarłem do tej twierdzy zabójców lotosu, no i ten odcinek będzie poświęcony już wyłącznie na tę twierdzę. Oho, akolici.
Uk niknak i kärlek no yok. Wo knik fetajer.
Oj, ktoś chce wpierdol.
With the rise of the golems, we acolytes have fewer opportunities to serve. You are unwelcome.
No i co mi powiesz? Pragnę jedynie służyć zabójcom lotosu. Przepuśćcie mnie.
Kop auka i nir, u afawafi i saturo turu uk.
We are losing status to the golem army, and you want to take more attention away from us? I think you need to prove your worth.
Oj.
We have nothing to prove to these animals.
Wuwu wir aki thita hirir koni afafatir?
Aha, czyli walka. Waszym mistrzom wam się to nie spodoba. Przyjęto mnie tu jako rekruta.
Kauru suir tata siir uyu. Pearson siir no u kubkitir sun urk. Okiruk fernir nikir pra.
Ale dostaniesz.
More blood to stain my hands. A badge of honor.
Trójka. Przecież ja cię zomlomię w mniej niż sekundę. Już cię nie ma.
Wo ofno aknatinir sasiir yawak orui.
No, zobaczymy. Spoko.
So, there is no discouraging you. You have come to the heart of the assassins, and you already have enemies. Are you certain you are ready for what you will learn here? I don't think the choice is yours anymore. This is my realm, where my demons hide. You will be forced to see them. You have shown little interest in my warnings, but now you will see.
Cieszę się, że mi pomożesz.
Are you? Are you sure you know what kind of person I am? Is anyone so transparent? Are you? Go. Your new master is waiting. Secure a place near the heart of the assassins, and you will be near your goal. Grand Inquisitor Xia is key.
Spoko.
I don't know what to make of Zoo. He seems so tormented.
Czyli tutaj ten został pokonany aktualnie. Bardzo fajnie. A ty kim jesteś? Ceramiczna urna, gliniany golem. Ceramiczna urna, niewolnik, kupiec, Kijajong. Dobra, pogadajmy.
Ukia kupapitita soki kustan fatiwe ia kune usotei tateja?
Uważaj, do kogo mówisz. Masz własne srebro. Chyba nie ma nic przeciwko sprzedaży bezpośredniej.
Wonoa ea sususatia sonsifonia sonsi ifok. Oifo ia uksonkop noko isonsia.
Co masz na sprzedaż?
Niwu sosawa ea wak tasi noni nano yota napia ifa ia ok.
Nie. Czy masz klejnoty tylko, wyjdź.
Ikakahia.
Ma na nazwisko Kia? Znałem niegdyś jedną Kiamin.
Koni uk noea kup sa ia sisia su ukot.
Nie pamiętam. Albo nie, gdy ją widziałem po raz ostatni, cieszyła się dobrym zdrowiem.
Oifo ia uk sonkop noko isansia.
To wspaniała dziewczyna, długie, falujące włosy.
Kutkosi wiwa ia wo nowa ia ifo wia oka wikino.
Na razie żegnaj.
Ja.
Spoko. Czy ty aby nie jesteś Kiamin? Sprawdzę, czy to aby nie jest moja aktualna towarzyszka. A nie, to jest gwiazda zaradna, a nie Kiamin. Kurde. Pacan ze mnie. Mistrz form Jim, mistrz form Sotak. Wy kim jesteście?
What is this?
It takes some time for their eyes and skin to adjust. For the first few weeks, they're as easy to kill as newborn kittens.
What do you want, Acolyte? We've done our work for the day and don't want to be disturbed. Unless the press is broken, leave us.
Czym się tu zajmujecie?
We keep the golem press functioning. Without us, the machines could not keep up the ambitious pace that Grand Inquisitor Gia has set.
It takes 2 minds, 2 pairs of hands to control the inner structures of the press. You fools just see the controls. Inside the machines, it is impossibly complex.
Spoko. Opowiedz mi o tłoczni golemów.
You would not understand the complex balance of gears and sorcery that makes it function. Even flyers are simpler creations.
Kto zbudował tłocznię?
By the will of the Emperor, Death's Hand had it created.
With parts stolen from some great celestial furnace.
That's nonsense. Not everything our craftsmen create is stolen or gifted from somewhere else. We have the capability on our own.
Żegnaj na razie. Spoko. Zatem tutaj możemy się zregenerować, jak widzę.
You are falling behind, gang. Grand Inquisitor Gia is not happy, therefore I am not happy. If your work does not improve, I will have to stop taking credit for it. The latest battalion of golems stand idle because of you. If the production of the Jade Golem is delayed again, perhaps your soul will fuel our next attempt. I trust I have made myself clear.
Yes, Master Shin.
I thought so. Do not let anything delay you further. It would be a shame to once more remind Grand Inquisitor Gia how incompetent you are. Yes, an absolute shame.
Aha, czyli ten ma aktualnie problem z tym, najprawdopodobniej będzie chciał go wysiudać z posady.
What? So help me, if you're just some wandering slave, I'll have you butchered to color the clay golems. Wait, no, you are the one I was told to expect. A new recruit. As if I don't have enough trouble watching over the other fools in my care.
Będę starać służyć ci jak najlepiej.
Your best is no longer the limit of what we expect, despite what you have achieved elsewhere. You will be reconstructed into the perfect obedient slave. If you survive, then you will be an assassin. For now, you are a Lotus Acolyte, and your life expectancy is not long.
No co ty nie powiesz?
Follow me down to the central chambers when you are ready to begin your indoctrination. Do not keep me waiting. A battalion of golems stand idle.
Spoko. Drzwi górnej komnaty, a tam też są chyba drzwi górnej komnaty. A nie, to są jakieś drzwi nieaktywne. Dobra, możemy myślę przejść tędy. Drzwi dolnej komnaty otworzyć. I co? Jakiś duch go gonił i go zabił.
Damn the heavens for the fools I lead. I am destined to suffer for their incompetence, and I have one man to blame for it. Shin. The old scorpion had one of his followers shatter a spirit shard during training. There are ghosts everywhere. I've lost 8 slaves and 3 acolytes to them. You, New Blood, get over there and occupy those ghosts until I can get real Lotus assassins to clean them up. Golem production cannot be delayed by this.
That does not sound like an order you were meant to survive.
Go on. It's your first sacrifice for your new life. I'm sure it will be glorious.
Spoko. Tylko najpierw bym się tu rozejrzał. Kim ty jesteś? Archiwiówka. Ma mnóstwo książek. To bym przeczytał. To. Ustawienie królika otrzymałem. I coś jeszcze tu jest? Teraz to. I z tobą bym pogadał.
Greetings, young Lotus acolyte. I am the keeper of the archive. What can this humble servant of the order do for you?
Długo prowadzisz te archiwa?
Our order has existed for 20 years. I have chronicled our new role and rise to glory. Much is mundane, minor shifts in power, the results of various campaigns. True secrets are held only in the minds of Grand Inquisitor Gia and Death's Hand.
Chcę cię zapytać o zawartość archiwów.
I will answer within the limits of what someone of your ranking is permitted to know. Recent or old entries, you must give specifics.
Opowiedz mi o przywódcach zabójców Lotosu.
All you are allowed to know of your masters is that Death's Hand is the will of the Emperor, and Grand Inquisitor Gia rules this place for him. Obey their wishes when they are made apparent to you, or you will be destroyed. That is all an acolyte needs to understand. You may, however, ask about your Master Gong. He is not important enough to warrant secrecy.
Opowiedz mi o mistrzu gangu.
A thoroughly average assassin relegated to indoctrinating acolytes due to his failure to demonstrate leadership qualities. He is not well liked. His mediocrity is magnified by the successes of Master Shin, an assassin who arrived at the same time and has catapulted through the ranks. Coincidentally, Master Shin is the one who personally documented many of Gong's failures. There is, of course, nothing strange about this.
Wróćmy do moich poprzednich
I
pytań.
will answer within the...
Spoko. Opowiedz mi o okresie, w którym powstał zakon.
You are permitted to know that Death's Hand returned from Dirge as the Emperor's trusted confidant after all others around him proved to be traitors. After defeating the drought, the Emperor was no longer a slave to the natural order of things. He needed utterly loyal disciples to replace and kill doubters. The Order of the Lotus was quickly transformed from its weak role under Prince Qin. Death's Hand was the new way, and those who disagreed were destroyed.
Nikt nie sprzeciwił się tak brutalnej zmianie?
All who did were killed, except one who first hid his doubt. On a mission to cleanse a traitor's family, he rejected Death's Hand and turned on his fellows. The bodies were unrecognizable. More have died to him over the years, but few remain who know his face. He was our most skilled, most vicious, and most hated.
Więc ten zabójca renegat uniknął kary?
He escaped death, but there is no greater penalty for a Lotus assassin than to be removed from the sight of death's hand and our Emperor. No doubt many of his years have been worse than death. Once you are truly indoctrinated, you will know the hunger to serve that such loyalty brings.
Jak się nazywa ten zabójca renegat?
His name is not spoken to the acolytes. You must understand that to oppose death's hand is to lose all connection to your masters. Even if you live, you do not exist. There are few fates worse than being reduced to nothing. Lotus assassins can belong nowhere else. Service to death's hand is your life.
Ale zostałeś zindoktrynowana. Co było wyjątkowego w twoim szkoleniu?
Master Gong has been lax in indoctrinating you. No doubt he wants to make use of your fiery disposition before stripping you of it. You will come to understand. Soon you will have nothing else but your life here. Your role as a Lotus assassin leaves no room for anything other than loyalty to Death's Hand and the Emperor.
Wróćmy do moich poprzednich pytań.
I will answer.
Opowiedz mi o niedawnych kampaniach.
Slaves continue to be brought to the fortress from the wall and unimportant villages that have no voice to object. Our golem force continues to grow. Operations in Tien's Landing have temporarily halted, but we received glorious news that a hated enemy of the Emperor has been delivered to the palace.
Wspaniały strateg Sanli.
The accomplices who hid him were butchered, their pitiful village razed. We look forward to a day when all who oppose our masters are dealt with.
Kim był ten wróg?
It is unimportant. All that matters is that he was caught. We don't need to know any more than that. It is a glorious validation of all that we do to serve our masters.
Ja pierdolę. Żegnaj. I jaka ona jest spierdolona i zindoktrynowana. Randomowy NPC. Akolita 4 randomowy. A tutaj co jest? Tu jest szafka. I nic poza tym. A tutaj co jest? Zabójca lotosu, również randomowy NPC, czyli nie mam mu nic do powiedzenia. A z wami mogę pogadać?
Another of Gong's weakling acolytes headed to the slaughter. How many have the ghosts killed so far?
11, 12, does it matter? Worthless as one, worthless as a group.
Go on then. Let's see how you fare. We'll need to sluice the blood out of there by the time they manage to destroy those ghosts.
A gdzie są w ogóle te duchy? Tutaj? Za tamtymi drzwiami? Ale może mnie przepuśćcie, żebym tam przejść.
Go on. Join your other useless acolytes in death.
Czyżby nie tam? Czyżby w tę stronę jednak mimo wszystko? Pomieszczenie tłoczni golemów, czyli nie tam. Nie mogę się dostać do tamtych drzwi, więc... Gdzie są te falejące duchy? Tutaj czy nie? A, tutaj są. Dobra. Najpierw tego z tym, teraz tam maga bym załatwił bardzo chętnie. Maga, a dopiero potem zajmę się resztą. 2, złodziej ducha. Teraz ten, legendarne uderzenie. Dokładnie, teraz ciebie bym zniszczył. Regeneracja, złodziej ducha. I legendarne uderzenie. Co prawda niezbyt wygodnie się tutaj walczy, ale trudno. Obrywasz tak bardzo. W chwili obecnej ode mnie. Dokładnie, jesteś zniszczony aktualnie. Dobra, bardzo dobrze. Czyli to były te niby duchy? Tutaj dwóch akolitów, tutaj ci. Tamte drzwi są niedostępne. Tych masywnych drzwi nie można teraz otworzyć. Czyżby tam były jeszcze jakieś duchy? Zobaczę. Bo tutaj pokonałem ich całą masę, baza. Czyli duchy zostały zniszczone, dobra.
You live? And the ghosts are gone? Well, I did not expect this. It would seem that I have a competent acolyte for once. Interesting. Recruits are rarely of use before we strip them of their outside identities, but you beg a more interesting application. Could you be the one I have waited for?
A do czego? Dziękuję za komplement. Mam nadzieję, że będę ci dobrze służyć.
Your duties would normally include a period of deprivation in a cell until every hint of self and identity was stripped away. It is a draining, brutal awakening. I need a favored protege, someone willing to risk everything in my service. I will preserve your intellect, allow your inventive mind to remain, in exchange for 2 tasks.
Jakich zadań?
One is your duty anyway. The other is something to secure your future at the heart of the assassins. Lotus acolytes are utterly expendable. You deserve better.
Będę ci służyć wedle twoich życzeń, mistrzu gangu.
You must operate the soul extractor, past the room where you fought the ghosts. In the coming weeks, you will help swell the ranks of the Empire's glorious golem army. Golems are fueled by the souls of the dead. The recently dead, it turns out, make far more obedient and powerful golems, especially if brutally killed. We no longer mind the necropolis for souls that linger near their resting place. We butcher slaves instead, and extract their souls into spirit shards. Tonight we require a shard of exceptional quality for a Jade Golem that will control the latest battalion of golems. You will oversee this in the extraction chamber.
Spoko. Jakie jest to drugie zadanie, mistrzu gangu?
You clearly deserve better than the short life of a regular acolyte. Your ability surprised me. Use it to surprise the others as well. Help me gain the power to help you.
Spoko.
Kill Master Shin, my superior.
Pragniesz, abym wziął na siebie winę za ten czyn?
No. Losing an exceptionally talented servant like you is of no benefit to me. Even if acolytes are expendable, they die often in the machinations between masters.
We're just fodder to him. Make sure we stay useful or he'll find another favorite.
The politics of the Lotus Assassin Order are complicated. It's all right if murder is suspected, so long as it appears deserved because of incompetence.
Jak mam się za to zabrać?
That is your task to figure out, Acolyte. This is a dangerous place. Find a way for him to have an accident that disgraces him. I, of course, must not be implicated.
Spoko.
Talk to my acolytes at their stations, in the Golem Press Room and the Soul Extractor. These are dangerous machines. Find a sharp corner Shin can crack his temple on. Return to me when you have an idea for an appropriate accident. I don't care what it is. as long as there is a corpse for me to gloat over in the end.
Na razie żegnaj, albo mam kilka pytań. I chcecie zapytać o golemy i okruchy.
I will hear you.
Czym są okruchy dusz? Czym rodzaju klejnotów esencji?
Shards infuse the golems with life. Souls are extracted from the vessel that holds them, whether a corpse or a slave, and sealed within a crystal shard. The more recent and brutal the death, the more effective the golem. Our soul extraction process is deliberately painful. Essence gems are trinkets that can focus minimal amounts of chi. There are very few people who can make use of them effectively.
Dlaczego jadejtowy golem jest taki ważny?
Golems are utterly obedient, but that does not mean that they are always easy to control. In great numbers, there can be discord. Jade golems are infused with spirit shards made of multiple souls. They are highly ordered servants, and they serve as pacifiers for the other golems. One or two golems can be controlled by will alone, but an army requires these Jade intermediaries to maintain order. Such numbers are dangerous without a lieutenant.
Ile golemów wyprodukowano?
I do not know. Hundreds? More? Many are here, waiting for a Jade golem to command them. In the end, we will replace the weaklings of the Imperial Army entirely. Imagine it, Acolyte. An army of loyal, nearly indestructible golems, dedicated to enforcing the will of the Emperor under Death's hand. A beautiful sight.
Wróćmy do moich poprzednich pytań. Opowiedz mi o mistrzu Shinie.
You already know enough about him. He is insufferable, concerned only about his own advancement. He sabotages my efforts at every turn. When he is gone, I will ascend in rank, and I will reward acolytes that are loyal to me. Perhaps I will even introduce you to Grand Inquisitor Gia in the heart of the fortress.
Rozmawiałem o tobie z archiwiuszką.
Stop right there, Acolyte. I am well aware of what that Lotus Expositioner records. Rumors and lies routinely turned over to Grand Inquisitor Gia. If you wish to remain more than a footnote in her pages, you will not speak to me again about her. The old fool will see my potential, and you will help me.
Spoko. Na razie żegnaj.
Remember your tasks. You can all...
Spoko. Sejbol mamy. Z tobą bym pogadał. Trenerka akolitów Guang.
An acolyte of Gong's, So am I. Let's identify what training you need by sparring for a short time.
Od razu walka?
Let's keep it non-lethal for now. You'll find you have enough enemies in this place. We acolytes are utterly expendable.
Dobra, walczmy.
Good. Remember, no killing blows. I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to practice those later.
Ten styl bym chciał. Dobra. Pokonana bez straty zdrowia, nawet mi nie zdołali zadrasnąć.
Well, you would appear to have more than a passing knowledge of combat. I could almost see some kind of flaw, but I was clearly outclassed.
Yes, you were. I knew this acolyte was something special, but I didn't think my trainer would be made to look like a fool. You, new blood, you will be the trainer now. When I am promoted, you will train all my acolytes. You, assist him if you can even do that.
It would seem that you have taken over my duties. I will still serve as an advisor, as Master Gong ordered. There are techniques I can share.
Spoko, więc przekaż mi te informacje. Przykro mi, że zająłem twoje stanowisko.
In truth, I did not like being a trainer. Life for any of Master Gong's acolytes is rough and short, but especially so for trainers. Master Shin sees to that. My duties, your duties now, include training Master Shin's personal entourage. In the past, if a trainer was too good, Shin had that trainer killed to keep Gong weak. I think one member of his entourage is a full Lotus assassin. I have survived by appearing unimportant and staying out of the fight between Gong and Shin.
Czego możesz mnie nauczyć?
I have learned enough.
Spoko. Oko wewnętrznej ciemności kupuję. Okno na otchłań kupuję. Uśpione nerwy kupuję. I przerażające oblicze nie kupuję. Albo w sumie nie, i tak ze strafera nie korzystam. Wyjdź. Dobra, wzmocniłem sobie postać oczywiście. Bardzo fajnie i z tobą mi pogadał.
How can I...
Kogo mam nauczać?
You're in a hurry to make enemies, aren't you? Very well. Master Shin has a new attendant in his entourage who's supposed to be trained. Attendant Kitan. She is replacing one of the acolytes who did not return from Tian's Landing. There was no explanation. I assume he was weak and was discarded. You can find her and all of the other attendants by the doors to the inner chambers. They wait there for when Shin leaves to inspect new slave shipments.
Mam dostęp do osobistej świty Shina?
You are supposed to train the attendants in his entourage. Some need it, but if you seem too skilled, your next fight will be against the hidden Lotus assassin. Besides, it wouldn't weaken Shin for long. I suppose he would be alone and more vulnerable if he had to fight right away, but he will replace them in time.
Czy śmierć kogoś ze świty Shina podczas treningu wywołałaby wielkie protesty?
Accidents happen, and even the attendants in his entourage are just acolytes and therefore are utterly expendable. There would not be much fuss. However, you would probably find yourself training the hidden Lotus assassin in the next bout. Any skilled acolytes under Gong are quickly disposed of.
Spoko, przecież ja bym go rozerwał na strzępy. Chcę się ich wszystkich pozbyć. Z iloma naraz mogę walczyć?
Are you mad? Well, it doesn't matter. You must train one at a time. If you seem to be too strong a target, I'm sure they will accommodate your death wish.
Dobra, żegnaj.
Goodbye. If you wish to begin your likely short career as trainer, Attendant Kitan waits with her fellows at the doors to the inner chambers.
Dobra, więc najpierw
I'll say this. If you are going to try and fight them, hold nothing back. They will be trying to kill you.
Dobrze wiedzieć, zatem teraz pogadajmy z nimi. Służąca Kitan. Chong, opiekun Kaifeng, opiekunka Teng i opiekun Cohong. A gdzie jest ta pani Kitan, ta Kitana cała? Zabójca Lotosu. Ci opiekuni. Zabójca Lotosu. Ona musi gdzieś być. Tutaj jest ta bibliotekarka, tutaj jest kolejna akolita Lotosu. Zabójca. A ci opiekunowie? O, opiekunka Kitan.
So, you are the new trainer. You think you have something to show us? Master Shin has us test each of Gong's trainers to make sure they're skilled.
But not too skilled. Am I your next student? I assure you, I am more than capable of defending myself. I was made an attendant because of my skills.
Dobra. Lepiej dobrze walcz, bo może przytrafić się wypadek, albo może uda nam się dojść do porozumienia.
You would think to persuade us to abandon Master Shin and join Gong's pathetic faction. Then you know nothing about how true acolytes are indoctrinated.
Our lives belong to Master Shin. Through his guidance, we will one day ascend to serve Grand Inquisitor Jia and Death's Hand.
Spoko.
Our loyalty is absolute. We are nothing without our duty to Master Shin. Perhaps Gong is more lenient and left your mind untouched, but that is why he is weak.
Lepiej dobrze walcz, bo może przytrafić ci się wypadek.
Is that so? I would be more concerned about yourself if I were you. Let's move this fight to the Hall of Induction so I have room to enjoy this.
Zatem zabijamy im ludzi od początku. Jeps. Dwa ciosy i lew. Ja stoję, ty lewy, czyli jest tak jak ma być. Kapliczka skupienia jakaś cokolwiek niestety nie ma. Będziemy musieli uważać na skupienie, bo może nam się skończyć. W każdym razie dwa ciosy i lewy. Dobra, z tobą bym pogadał.
You are either brave or foolish. I warned you that appearing too strong would make you a target of Shin's attendants. Actually killing one will incite them further. I would be very careful if you intend on continuing to train the others. They will not let the death of Keaton go unanswered.
Jeszcze trzech, a film po wyzwaniu do walki bezbronny.
What? That is your plan? I wish you luck, but I'm staying well out of the way. This is going to get really ugly.
Dobra, na razie żegnaj. I tych trzech zomnomimy teraz. Opiekun Kaifeng.
You killed Keaton. The life of an acolyte is forfeit when they walk into this place, yes. But for one of Gong's ragged minions to do this is unforgivable.
Do you think you can make such an insult and disguise it as a simple training mishap? You are a fool.
Aha.
If you are ready, trainer, your next student is waiting. It is my task to make examples of Gong's acolytes who show too much promise.
Spoko. Jestem gotów. Chodź, Kaifengu. Zobaczymy, co potrafisz.
My skills are above question. Gong is about to lose another of his pitiful acolytes. Come, let's move to the hall, and I will end this.
Ile wytrwasz? 10 sekund? Może mniej nawet. Wytrwałeś 2 razy tyle, co twoja poprzedniczka. Ale już nie żyjesz. I co? I ta dwójka jeszcze będzie chciała się przeciwstawić.
You killed Kaifeng? But he was fully trained.
Such insolence will not go unpunished. We'll make an example of you soon enough. Your corpse will be dragged before your master.
Mam poważne
Kaifeng was
wątpliwości.
a full assassin. How could he have fallen?
Shut up. This fool will pay.
Mam poważne wątpliwości. Nie przeżyjecie nawet 5 sekund. Myślałem, że będzie walka. Tu nie ma walki. Czemu, gro? To wredne. Co, sprowadzicie, poszliście po posiłki? Sprowadzicie przeciwko mnie cały oddział baranów do wyrwnięcia?
Lotus Acolyte of Gong, we must make an example of you. You have insulted the attendants of Master Shin's entourage.
No i co?
Masters do not care whether acolytes live or die, so it is up to us to avenge the deaths of our fellows.
Jest was aż
We will
5.
not appear weak. We are the attendants of Master Shin. You will die as penance for your insult.
Nie dajecie mi wyboru. Sługi, chodźcie, będę walczył z wami wszystkimi.
Your death will be an example to all of Gong's fools.
Dobra, teraz najpierw ciebie zabiję. Teraz ty. 2 ciosy nie żyjesz, 2 ciosy nie żyjesz. I 2 ciosy... A, zasłoniłeś się. Brawo, chociaż nie pożyłeś specjalnie dłużej dzięki temu.
That was an impressive display, Acolyte. I've never seen Shin's attendants so handily dismissed. Master Shin's enemies are probably very impressed with your actions. I can only speculate, of course.
Smarmy idiot. He wants our help as long as there's no risk to himself.
Idiota i wazeliniarz. Bardzo dobre. Jest pod wrażeniem albo się po prostu boi najzwyczajniej w świecie. Trenerka akolitów Guang, z tobą bym pogadał.
I marvel at your ability. You show no fear of the enemies you make. You will do well here. You have no more acolytes to train for now. Is there anything else you need?
Bo wszystkich zarwnąłem, więc nie mam. Czemu nie pomogłaś mi w walce ze świtą Fina?
As I believe I said, I have survived by not angering anyone and not appearing too skilled. I would have enjoyed killing them, but if you lost, I would have died too.
Logiczne.
That is the way of things here. Take care of yourself first. Risks bear penalties as well as rewards.
Czego może mnie nauczyć? Tego nie potrzebuję, wyjdźmy. Mam aktualnie bardzo potężną postać. Widzieliście, jak ich zomnomiłem? Oni nie przetrwali nawet 5 sekund ze mną. Te drzwi są dokąd? Nie można ich teraz otworzyć. A te drzwi? Tłocznia golemów.
Tuki ir wosa ir lusi wo nika wonoyu.
Spoko.
Wonawa ir sunpunao poko narawa iruluk.
My own demons distract me in this place, but I hold no love for your new master or the master above him. If you kill one, why not two?
A skąd wy się tu wziął?
Distractions are the key to weakness in a target. If you look to the future, Master Gong will have his plans come crashing down on him.
Masz trochę racji. Ale to moim zdaniem, moi drodzy, będziemy kontynuować już ten wątek w następnym odcinku. Zrobimy sobie teraz save'a. Do zobaczenia. Cześć, trzymajcie się.